Intu Boxing, delighted to be joined here by Harlem Eubank. How are you, Harlem?
Very well, thanks, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Thank you very much for asking. We're here at the Wasserman Boxing event. It's just been unveiled that you are signing with Wassserman. How big a platform is that for your career, and where do you see your career going now under Wassserman?
It's great. I think Wassserman are the perfect team for me to join now. They're passionate about their fighters, and I know, I'm in the right hands to be guided through to the next level. And I've come through the hard way, and now I have Wasserman behind me, pushing me through to achieve the heights that I want to achieve in boxing. And I have very big aspirations, so I know I'm in the right hands to be taken to those heights.
Obviously, you were last out back end of 2020, so a bit of time off. If you could map out the ideal next 12 months for yourself, what would the next 12 months look like?
Active. Yeah, I'm ready to get in there. I've been waiting, I've been waiting patiently, so I've been in the gym every day since the last outing, so it almost doesn't feel like I've been away. So I'm ready to get in there. So hopefully October I'll have my first date, ready to get back in there. And then from there, very busy. I want 2 fights before the end of the year, and then the world's my oyster in 2022. I'm ready to move through the ranks and progress. A lot of progression, many fights, So 2 fights before the end of the year, and then I hope to be very, very active in 2022.
Obviously, some fighters don't like to call out names or anything like that, but is there anyone on sort of your hit list looking at, say, the next 12 months that you would like to fight, or is it a case of you'll just take the fights as they come along?
I've shown that I'll fight anybody, shown that in my last 2 fights, on short notice, so it doesn't matter to me, but I'm looking to progress through, take my time as well, and develop. I came into the game with 30 amateur fights, so I've been learning on the job, and I've been putting myself in the positions in the gym to learn quickly. So it's about, it's about being guided through and taking the right fight to the right time to develop as a professional fighter. And I'm in the right place here at Wasserman to drive me in the right direction. And that's how it's going to unfold.
Obviously, the fans are going to be able to watch you on Sky Sports, or if they're ringside buying tickets. But for those of people who maybe have not seen you, what sort of fighting style do you bring to the ring?
I bring speed, power, explosiveness, entertaining fights, and a little bit of style on top, a little bit of spice maybe in the style. I love the old school fighters, and it's that explosive, unorthodox style that bring your eyes to the sport. That's what inspired me to start boxing, and I'd like to think that I provide the same assets, not as developed as the guys that inspired me to get into the sport, but I'm on a process of developing as a fighter, and you will see me in very, very entertaining fights.
With the Eubank name, does it carry that bit more pressure on your shoulders, or does it not bother you at all?
It's always more pressure. Pressure is good. I embrace the pressure. You need that to perform. To react under fire, and that's what boxing is about. Boxing is about pressure. How you take it. People want to see that. So there's always pressure, and more pressure having that Eubank name. And I like to embrace it. You always draw the best from your opponents, so you always get the best version of them, and you always develop quicker. Getting their best. They don't come to lay down. They come to give you their 110%, and that's what I've dealt with my amateur and professional career thus far.
Super. Well, thank you very much for talking to Intu Boxing. We wish you nothing but the best of luck in your career, starting in October, and hopefully we'll be able to catch up with you very soon. Thank you very much.